Hello, 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 ladies and gelatins. Welcome to another rousing Monday where we are back to In Stars and Time. And we have to go back and do all the things again. Hello, Bulldog. Welcome, welcome. So, whew, buddy, there's so much that's happened in this game. I mean, honestly, it's a good time loop game. I think the most important thing about this game is the relationships you have between the characters. They're all written phenomenally. And it starts you in media res where like, hey, it's time to defeat the final boss. We're all level 40 something and we've known each other for years. I'm like, I've just met you all. But my character has known them for years, so it's one of those. But you get to know them. You get to know them through the interactions and through everything as though you've known them forever. And it works really well. I think they do a bang up job. And now, basically, and suddenly you beat the final boss and you gotta do it all again. Ace Attorney. Well, you'll definitely see this game takes a lot of inspirations from a lot of nostalgic things. So you might find things like that, yeah. Absolutely. You know, just thinking about Ace Attorney again, how much I think I would like to go back to that in the not too distant future. And, probably I will have to restart that particular journey I was on, because I don't remember what was happening, but I think I was still just more or less at the beginning anyways, so I think I'll just restart that particular story, and I'll continue. I think I'd gotten to game 3 of the trilogy, but I don't actually remember. I'd have to check. So, anyways, I had a day. Wow. There, RP there. Oh, that's amazing, actually. That is incredible. That takes so much time and effort and love for the franchise that, like, that's just so awesome. Honestly, this is the kind of thing I love about people, about humans in general. It's just like, right? Yeah. It's just like how people will just decide to create something and be inspired by things and create more of it. And there's so many of us that, like, there's a niche for basically everything at this point. I love that. I really do. I'm just like taking a moment to breathe while all these other characters eat here at their little break room, and I had a day. Actually, it wasn't bad. Like, the morning was pretty chill. And then suddenly it was just like, oh, I was like blocked on a bunch of stuff at work. And so I kept like looking, okay, can I do this other thing I was going to do? No. Can I do this other thing I was going to do? No. What about this thing? No. Okay, now I can do the thing. Now I can do the thing. All right, cool. And then it was like, oh no, everything is actually pretty good right now. But like, man, I will tell you, I do not love having meetings at the end of the day every day. Like the very last thing I do in the day being like, okay, cool, I gotta do this thing and this thing and this thing. Yep. Okay, cool. Can we talk about anything else? Nope. I'm running out of time. I would like to leave. Half an hour after my work normally ends. I'm still here, still typing stuff up, still making notes. What's happening? And like, it's usually fine because like we care about the product we're making, which is cool and kind of rare. But boy, howdy, sometimes it's just like, okay, gotta do a lot of things. And then, well, okay, so here's a great thing, an amazing thing. So I managed to, I now have a club at my work for Stepmania, for Dance Dance Revolution. I actually made it happen. I pulled things together and I made it happen. And part of what I had to do today was immediately after work, take the dance mats to work, so that they'd be ready for tomorrow after work. Because if I'm going to be working at work tomorrow, I can't bring them with me like in the morning. So like, whoa, okay, had to go take care of that. And like, so basically right after work, like went to work to not work, set up the things, put them in the room, and just, that's ready for tomorrow. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? I'm really excited. I really hope more people show up and that I can make it sort of a rhythm game group in general, or even just a gaming group. I think it'd just be cool to have more people who want to just like hang out and do stuff after work, you know? I like meeting new people, and I also mostly just use it as an upside to play Stepmania. Because I can't do it here because my neighbors will kill me, but I can definitely do it in a big, massive skyscraper made of concrete. I don't think I can bother any neighbors. even managed to book that particular, because like I just had to, you can book one of you can book the conference rooms. There's like a thing to do that through like an online system. And so I booked one that has plenty of room. And I leave the mats in that room. I already got permission from the office manager and everything. And I have it booked until March. And I can keep doing it. You're just not allowed to book too far in advance. And so there was no competition. I can book pretty much as many rooms as I want. I think that's pretty cool too. So I'm glad I was able to get this started before the holidays, because I really wanted to get back into it for my own personal reasons. So yeah, there's a young bulldog. Yes. Oh. Yeah, no, see, I like playing on the controllers all right, but like the thing is, those old dance mats, the ones you used to have for home, were like foam and plastic, and they like kind of just moved around, and they weren't really great at like picking up the notes. Now, don't get me wrong, I definitely used me some foam mats back in the day, but like, I got these nice ones, like basically the best mats nowadays for just like Stepmania are being made in Poland, actually, which blew my mind, because back when I lived in Seattle, we bought some from the same company. And I was just like, it's funny because this was before I even cared about Poland or anything. So I like pulled out the disc and I was just like, what language is this in? This is what? And I just like threw the disc somewhere else because I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Right? And yeah, now it just saved me on shipping. It also means that I got the mats instead of having to wait like a month like I did before. Now I only had to wait like literally 2 days. Actually it was like 4 days total, but like 4 days of waiting, and the mats just bam. Actually, I think it really was 2 days, because like I ordered it on a Tuesday and it showed up on a Thursday. 2 days. 2 days. Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, for dancing games and stuff, there is definitely, like, a lot of people like Beat Saber, a lot of people like things like that, but the thing is, for me, nothing really quite hits that same spot for exercise through a game that Dance Dance Revolution / Stepmania does. And people are still making packs for it these days. Like, people, like, if you go to, like, the In the Groove Mania, like, there's this Google Doc that just keeps track of, like, all the new packs that are coming out. Right? And people are making them. Like, there are hundreds every year, which have at least like 30, 40, 50, 90 songs on them each. And a lot of times there's not that much overlap. People are doing different things because the people who are still making them are watching what other people are using. And they're just making it from new songs, and they're finding new ways to do it. And it's crazy. It's amazing how it's still supported. It's a niche community, but it is still very well supported. And yeah, I mean, I think if I wanted to do more some kind of like exercisey game at home, I probably would have to find something sort of VR, but then it's like just exercising my arms, and I'll be honest, my legs are lazy. And this is the only game that makes them not lazy. Uh-oh, I'm connecting to chat. Oh no, it seems weird. It's saying I'm still okay, but... Huh. And I read your response, so that's weird. Some indignation, yeah, having to hit the foot down. Well, it's so you don't really have to hit it. So that's the thing, is like you can just step. You can just gently step over to it. You can just kind of boop it. Like, they should be that level of sensitive, and the arcade ones were until they stopped taking care of them anymore. But the pads I bought are that level of sensitive. You can just kind of like move your foot to the other thing and gently step down on it. But yeah, if you want to see something more freeform, that kind of actually, there's a video. There's a video that shows that like you can still, like, there's this it's this whole thing called freeform, where people will do competitions based on how stylish they're able to pull off the moves, versus like just hitting crazy amounts of moves and or crazy amounts of steps all at once. But like, there's basically like 4 different communities for this. So there's the people who are like doing the there's some people who are doing freestyle. There's some people who are doing just like the most technically complex songs possible. There are some people who are doing just the most like stamina intense songs possible. And then there are people who are doing like mods. So they're making the game look like it's something completely different, and like the challenge is reading the notes and all. I'll actually post 2 videos in the Discord while I'm talking. One of them is, and I'll take you, Bulldog. I'll at you so you can see. But of course, that's everyone who's watching and listening. If you are in the Discord, I'll be posting that in the channel. My name. Because I want to show you both a really cool video of a freestyler that I saw. Actually, I'd never seen it. It's a really old video. I'd never seen it before. And also, like, just sort of a person who's talking about, like, you know, the evolution of Dance Dance Revolution and what it's like, basically, or Stepmania, what's the community like in, it was 2023. So I think I can type Stepmania or maybe Dance Dance Revolution. But like, they're also still making arcade games, is the thing. Like, they're still making this arcade game. It's just only in Japan now. And like, there is the Korean version of it. So you do have Pump It Up, which uses 5 pads instead of the 4. I tried it. I can't read it. Like, I cannot read the pad. Like, it's just so completely different. And a keyboard flashes. Oh yeah, no, see, there's a similar thing. It's called like Eterna, and it's sort of based on this as well, where it's like, yeah, you can still play like a lot of these songs on keyboard. Like, no one will stop you. Okay, so I've tagged you with 2 videos, Bulldog, on the Phantasmagoria channel, because as always mentioned, if ever I don't know, or people don't know where to put things during a stream, you can always put it on my channel and then I'll know. And the videos I sent, just for anyone, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, I dropped a thing on the floor and it made a loud noise. If anyone is watching this on YouTube, like, it could be like years later, if you want to know what to Google on YouTube, just in case you're like, well, what videos is she talking about? The first one is called Don't Bother Me. The author is Windstreak20. It is literally like a 14-year-old video or something. And it like looks super blurry and like gray. Like it was recorded on a VCR and the tape was dying. And then the second one is like called What is Modern Dance Dance Revolution? And like the thumbnail is Dance Dance Revolution in 2023. It's by Sylvain Hunter. So just sort of a like, just saying that out loud to archive that for people in the future. Because yeah, I know there's like, suddenly, you never know, there's going to be like 100 people watching this video in the future being like, but now I want to know, what was Jellycat talking about? What was that video? All right. Osu. Oh, dude. Osu is also so cool. Timing issues you could... Oh, dude. People who get really into Osu end up buying, like, drawing pads literally to get better at playing it. It's so crazy. Oh, Taiko is also great. Actually, they did a really good job of it on the Switch. If you play it on the Switch, play it on the touchpad. It is amazing on the touchpad. It feels really, really satisfying on the touchpad. Honestly, like, yeah, I know you can like take the sticks and like go like, you know, fling them in the air and use the accelerometer, but no, it doesn't feel very good. But like, yeah. Dude, like, I don't think it's that crazy. I think if you're into that sort of game, and drawing pads are, like, you can get really cheap ones these days that they're still gonna be really good. Like, and then you also have a drawing pad. You never know when you want to do a little bit of art. It's not a bad thing. I think it's great. Okay, so if I recall, now I've been here a lot, but I have to touch everything. So we have to make sure. No! Oh yeah, that's right. Skip, 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 skip. Okay. basically now I'm at the point where I need to touch absolutely everything again. I need to lick every single corner of the plot, every single everything to try to get all the stuff I was missing the first time around. Because some of the things you can only pick up if you know that you're supposed to in the future. So it's a thing. Tonics. Oh no, the monochrome is great, and actually they make a comment at one point saying, jumping you up, whoa, sorry, Siffrin. I just wasn't, don't worry, you're good. We are used to your weird aversion to touch. Your what? Flowers that smell like flowers. This plant looks tiny and cute. I guess. No, it's not. No, I see what Sif means. There's a certain charm to it. It's cute. Hope it grows up to be big and strong. It better. You hear me, plant? I believe in you. Grow big and strong. You smile. Yeah, actually, I remember, Bulldog, we were talking about that when we were talking about hugs and, like, people's assumption to hugs and, like, how that can cause communication difficulties, for one. Like, honestly, I'm really glad that in the past, yeah, I do, and I actually do remember the story. And I remember we had a really good conversation thanks to it. It turned out to be a really cool spark for something. Yeah, I mean, listen, here's the thing. It's never bad to tell a story twice, don't worry. I like hearing stories multiple times just because it helps me, like, remember it again in the future. But also, like, because if people are watching this stream, it doesn't mean that they, like, know what story we're talking about, because it could have been one that, like, was from a totally different stream in a totally different time, and they're just like, what are they talking about? How would they know which stream to look at to find out about the story? They wouldn't. Neither would I. That's true. The details can change over time. You can find yourself being like, wait, there was a small part of that that's different. But yeah, I'm really, really glad that we are in a place, like, I've noticed that just, like, 2 jackets. Oh, okay. I've noticed that we're in a place, like, some, I don't know, 5, maybe 7 years ago. I have no idea how long things have been the way they've been. That, like, I'm glad we actually take people's aversion to touch seriously, and, like, we don't treat it like it's, like, a super not okay abnormal thing. It's just, like, a thing some people have, and it's totally fine, and it's, like, it should be the default to ask for hugs. It should be the default to ask for these things. And then, at least until you get to know the person. That's it. Oh, that's the head housemaid's office. Beep, 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 beep. Pile of papers. Take one at random. A lovely, cheesy, mushy love letter from someone named Claude. An AI. Boring administrative papers. Head housemaid must have been looking for more information about him. Why do you even call the king the king? Wonder if calling him king might have given him more notoriety than he should have had. So this is office of head housemaid, and she knew something about whatever's happening to you. Yeah, even if someone's burst hugs. Yeah, if the default's hug spontaneous, I mean, true, but, like, I think the default should just to be like you can ask, but you don't always necessarily have to ask with your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people like hug, like, it just, like, the, like, not the, like, they go in for it and you stop them type of thing, but they, like they basically, like, it looks sort of like a, yeah, like the kind of like the, gesture, the, like, yeah, hug, and you can just be like, nah, not for me, and you can be like, aces, and then you switch to a fist bump, because I haven't met anyone who's so touch adverse they won't do a fist bump. Handshakes, I understand some people do not want to do that because, unfortunately, not everyone washes their hands. I mean, you think I would say, unfortunately, some people don't wash their hands enough, but unfortunately, some people just straight up apparently don't wash their hands. So you picked a great time to show up. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, that's such a cute little... Those are really adorable GIFs. Oh my god. Now I'm mesmerized by that instead of the game. Just like watching a little creature, like doing a little rainbow spin. I'm done. I'm tested. I'm wrecked already. Averse to handshakes. Yep. So grab my hand. Yeah. No, I totally understand people being averse to handshakes for lots of different reasons, but I haven't found anyone who hates fist bumps yet. Fist bumps usually seem to be like the very acceptable level of cool. We've made a physical contact, we're acknowledging each other's existence, but like no one generally feels like an aggressive, uncomfortable thing there. Now, maybe I'm sure there is someone out there, but I haven't found them yet. So for the most part, I'm generally pretty cool with the default. And even then, fist bumps are another thing. Unlike hugs, you can't do them by yourself. You can't force someone to fist bump you. You can kind of attack someone with a hug accidentally on purpose, but you can't force a fist bump. If you do, that's called punching someone. That's not a fist bump anymore. That's actual violence. So, you know, look at the key, the rock key. Just click on the stream. Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, In Stars and Time is actually great. And honestly, I'm glad you enjoyed my name because I just come up with, I swear, the randomest names for things. Just the randomest. Like, I just try to think of something clever sometimes, and sometimes I don't have it. Oh yeah, that place is toasted. I think I grabbed the thing that mattered. Key time. Okay. The bookcase is filled with random books, novels, picture books, massive things. Okay. Steppy cooking. Gnocchi. Book falls on a recipe for some kind of Kabwan dumplings. Dumplings! Someone offers you to put their hand over there as paper covers rock, you win. There is also snail, where someone gives you a fist bump and you basically, like, you make the peace sign or bunny ears and you just go under, and then you come up the other side, you make a little snail. Basically, it's the best way, like, because you can look like you're going in for a fist bump for someone and just snail them. It was one of the coolest and most hilarious things to do in middle school. Oh, it's very silly. It's so silly, but it's actually amazing. I need to do that to someone here because most people here, no one here in Poland knows about this. But also, yes, paper covers rock, or you can turkey someone by giving them the high five anyways, even though they're offering fist bump. That's fine. Those are called gyozas, Boniface. Gyozas! How do you make them? Please stop screaming. Sorry. How do you make them? Bonnie looks intently at the recipe. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's grabbing easy. Our tiny, adorable chef's at it again. What? No, sorry. We can go. I can look at it later. No, it's fine. You might as well look at it now. Okay. My sister, she... What about your sister, Bonnie? Doesn't matter. Can we go now? Oh, Bonnie. Okay, so it's random books. Yes. Key to your problems. So the House of Change, blah, 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 blah. Need a little tiny bit. Sure. We do not have time. It's what I would usually say, but I always love to think boring, mundane, everyday problems for a little bit. Dear diary, save us from thinking about our problems. Okay, we're reading a diary. Country's name, what was it again? Don't say it. Crap. Right, the place that disappeared. You open your mouth but no sound comes out. No family tales. Phantasmagoria Flower View. Toho game I haven't got to yet. Oh, I don't know this one. I haven't actually played any of the Toho games, despite the fact that, like, okay, actually, I think I did try to play a little bit, but I'm not great at bullet hells, and but the music's amazing. I love the music. I love the vibes. The Polish word? Ślimak. Ślimak is the Polish word for snail. It's also the word for slug. They treat slugs and snails as exactly the same thing, which I thought about, and I'm like, well, I mean, technically, might as well. Snail in Japanese is katatsumui. Katatsumui. It's moody, yeah. That is so cute. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I really need to get back to reading Katakan again. Oh, Jean! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Much appreciated. This boo. Yeah, this boo show up and deserve confetti cannon for the... Turn it back off. Let's see. That was a very weird buzz. Yeah, huh? The spooky Brinkster. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. William Lister. You also get confetti cannon for that. This confetti can for follows, confetti cannons for subs. That is actually how that goes. So, thank you. Much appreciated. Enjoy hanging out here. Teamed all my Toho games are free. There. Brazilian prison swapped out guard dogs for guard geese. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've heard geese are perfect for that sort of thing because they're super territorial. And it's actually a great choice. I've heard also geese are great for protecting, like the best thing to deal with like against foxes and stuff in a chicken coop is to put some geese in there. Is the geese will just like, the geese, they play for keeps. And they will keep the rest of the chickens safe because they're territorial. Privacy, legal privacy. Something's weird. Something's weird? Like what? I'll let you know when I find out. We should really talk to our friends. But no. It had never been checked out of the library. One person checked out every single available issue. No one checked out A Family Tale. I mean, makes sense. Yes, we've seen it, yes. I am going to touch the thing. How not to make you fool yourself. A journey. Tick. Soul Emperor 4. The Soul Emperor. Cursing of Chateau Castle. No, I've definitely done this one before. By the way, where are we? Which floor are we on? I actually don't remember what floor we're on. The floor with the secret library. Don't worry, Sif. You'll be able to see some plays soon. So there's something I've always wondered. What is it, Bonnie? How far in the game? Well, I have beaten the final boss once. And turns out it didn't stick. So that's how I got. That's basically where I finished yesterday. Last week. Yeah, Act 3. Okay, cool. Wouldn't have known what to call. It's probably in the save file. But yeah, pretty much. So I'm here trying to solve everyone's individual problems, and I'm still confused as to why Sif doesn't want to talk to their friends and say, hey guys, I'm caught in a time loop. Because I'm pretty sure that was allowed. You know the stage play friend brought to us to before we got the last orb to open the house? In it, the main characters, the two men kiss. Oh, the two men kiss. All right. Oh, gems. Shh, I want to hear this. And so, when people kiss on the mouth in plays, they don't really kiss, right? They have some transparent paper in between so their lips don't touch. What? What? Still funny. Yeah, Bonnie, definitely paper. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Press the switch. What? What, the gems? Secret passage! But how? How did you... Wow, a secret passage! Nice son, but you're the one who found it, buddy. You wink. Isabel, don't let the wink distract you. Crap, wait. You've already moved on. Dang it. Yes, geese will absolutely mess up anything and anyone. They don't fear God itself. Sage Flick is probably... You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Bonnie was not the first to think about it. It is also just the most adorable thing to think that, like, you know, people only kiss when they have big feelings and not for literally any reason. Yeah, certainly they get it from somewhere. But, like, is it a common thing that, like, kids maybe think? Because, like, you know, you do at some point think that that's impossible. Pile of list to check out books. Adele's looking intently at the list. There are ways to fake kissing in general, but a lot of them just actual kiss because it's just for play and it doesn't mean anything. But like, I totally understand it. Some people want to keep it sacred. You two? We should get going. Give us a second, Mirabelle. Through the titles, mumbling each under your breath, Lost Inland, History of Pepper, What to Do When You're Sad and There's No Chocolate Around. Oh, here, at the very bottom. Paparazzi Family Tale. Where? Papa what? Who checked it out? Someone called Charles Coquette. Charles Coquette? Oh, that's the... So we'll have to go back again. The Boulanger. Croissant Man has it. In town. You know, turning the lights on stage just before they beat. Yes, that also works too. There's a lot of different reasons. There's like, you can have like, they're actually, yeah, sometimes it's not paper, it's just like tape. Sometimes it's just like, you know, they get close and pretend. Sometimes they turn off the lights, sometimes whatever. Or like, it looks really passionate if it like, I wish I had arms and I could show you. But basically, I want you to imagine, like, yeah, maybe it's like, again, it's a give and take sort of thing. But I've seen this before. I had some theater friends. Basically, you like put your arms on like around their face, and basically that means you put your thumbs on their lips. And so it looks like you're bringing them in really passionately, but really you're just making contact with like the back of your thumb. It's like, it kind of like you'd think about living like a cuppy thing with your hand or like a spider. So I hope you can picture that, but if not, I mean, maybe you'd be able to figure it out. Wouldn't for any reason, yeah. Yeah. So like, there's lots of different ways. It's 100% dependent on people's personal comfort levels, but a lot of theater kids are just fine with it. Kind of games that they would play at their theater kid parties, the after parties. Apparently everyone's just kissing each other anyways for the most part. At least from the theater kids I knew. So it's just like, guess they don't care about doing it on stage, since backstage they're all just having fun. So, but yeah, I'm certain very much to each their own. And that's the best part, is it's not actually too hard to accommodate for people and people's levels of comfort. Does he have a book you want, madame? So he has it. The Boulangerie Dormant. They sold croissants, if you remember correctly. They're letting us know, just in case you're not French, Boulangerie is for croissants. Oh, drama, one rule. Yep, get in a role where you don't have to make contact. And that's extremely reasonable. And there's a lot of roles where you don't have to do that. And there's also depends on the play. There are some plays that would have no contact with other people no matter what anyway. I was in a play once. I had to learn how to tap dance. Do I know how to tap dance? Absolutely, positively not. But I did learn how to do a couple things on tap shoes. I wish there was a video of that play. I would like to see it. I never actually got to see the play I was in. Because, I think my parents went to see it. I don't know. They certainly didn't get a video. So, nowadays it would be kind of impossible to not have a video of it. But I guess it's too long ago. I was too young. They thought it won't matter, but it matters to me. I'll have to check after we beat the king before I go away. What are we talking about? What about you, Siffrin? You're looking around. Did you find the book you're looking for? Huh? A book? You both looking for a book? I was, but it's fine. Hey, are you ignoring us? What's happening? Is this another secret quest? You say it's fine, then it is. Let's get going, everyone. Oh, Isabel, look at each other. So the Boulanger and Dormant might have checked out a family tale. You should go back to Dormant and let Odile know. I guess we should. Oh, yeah. Color theory. What it means for us in our past. Looks boring and dense. Oh, yes, color theory. Are you interested, Siffrin? Shrug. What's a color? That doesn't know what a color is. I really don't. Tell me. It's like weird shades. I learned it at school, but it wasn't very interesting, so I crafted a drawing on my table instead. Wow, Bonbon, you're so hardcore. They are weird shades, yes. This is a relatively new discovery, so I'm surprised you haven't heard, Isabel, but at a very long time ago, we could apparently see shades called colors. Imagine seeing in color. Yeah! Something you do figure skating. Oh yeah, oh man, I tried to go ice skating last week. I had not been ice skating since I was a child. I had absolutely no idea how to ice skate anymore. I basically was a little penguin on the field. I did not fall, but man, my arms were out wide like a big old airplane, and I almost fell so many times. I just, whoo, buddy. Like, we used to go rollerblading when I was a kid, like, you know, around a roller rink. And I was like, rollerblades are so much easier. There was like so many people there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, absolutely. It was interesting. I did get slowly better while I was there. And the next day, yeah, I had the pains in my legs, which was great. I'm like, yay, exercise. Because I'm finally able to start getting back to exercising again. Hooray. But yeah, really, yeah. I imagine there are jumps. I don't even know how to stop without just like slowly inching towards the wall and then being like, hello, wall. Good to see you again. Funny seeing you here. It's the only way to stop for me. So yeah, no, there were some people who were doing like crazy, like weaving through other people, and like there were people doing like, you know, other kind of like tricks and stuff in the middle. So it was really neat to see, but it was just like, man, I have no idea what I'm doing. Totally fun though. No balance skate, ride a bike, much less skate. Oh, really? Huh? No, I also haven't ridden a bike in a long time, but you say it's one of those things you never forget. So probably I don't forget it. Probably I can still do it. But it's also one of those things where you probably feel a bit weird about it at first if it's been a while. I would like to try roller skating again. Debate class. Actually, yeah, I wish I had been like brave and bold enough in high school or even college to take debate and do debate stuff, because it was like, it's really interesting and it's like a really good way to like learn how to do a bunch of talking. So, in bronze for gay, wow, that's still really awesome though. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is so cool. I mean, I feel like a little starstruck with someone who's like really, really good at something like that as shown up. Like I love meeting people who like are good at a thing and passionate about it. Like tell me, yeah, it's not about being the best though, but like tell me like what you enjoy about it. Tell me like what are some of the best feelings you get about figure skating, right? Yeah, I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about it. Like, honestly, that's what makes it the most exciting, is that I don't know anything. And I can learn and like get to have a moment where I can like imagine through the eyes of someone else and like see what they like about a thing. I would love to hear about this. Please feel invited to Gush. Yeah, they had a shade called blue. That's the sky. And green. That's what the grass looks like. I think the world around us are still those colors, but we just forgot how to see them, or so researchers say. I think the house over in Corbeau was researching it. That's such big news. How did I not know this? I failed you all. No, don't worry. We don't usually count on you to know things. Oh yeah, that's true. Colors. Shades people can't see anymore. Seems silly, but somehow this knowledge feels familiar to you. Colors. Moldy old books. Language you can't read. For some reason, I still want to touch all this stuff. The Giver comes to mind. It's... maybe. Craft skills. Books with no titles? Okay. Boop. Yes, I have read The Giver. I read it so long ago that I don't, like, it's like, I'm sure I had to do a book report on it too, back in like middle school or something as well, but the problem is about books you have to read for school is that like, you don't necessarily remember them. So I actually don't. I'm sure if I heard stuff about it, like I remember something about a sled. I don't remember what. Like, I would hear about it and then I would remember and they'd be like, oh yeah, of course, I can't believe I forgot. Yep, the sled was there. There was a sled. Sled was slawed. Okay, we went here. Make sure we hit all sides. And we have to help everyone in the same loop too, which sounds really complicated. Desk, notebook titled, blah, 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 blah. Mask, huh? Don't? We have bonding earrings, that's right. Follow the script. Also a movie made. Story about a community people don't experience anything. Oh, yes. It gives them to a chosen community. That's all. See, the second you say that, the second I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. And then like people were holding certain feelings and stuff. That's crazy. Okay, so I love to be graceful in my things. There's no better way for me to do that than figure skating. What I've been trying to do is learn to dance on the ice, so getting Waltz Upon a December as a song to dance to. That sounds so beautiful. Like, to be able, like, do you get to the point where you feel like you can just so easily control your movement on the ice that like you feel like you're just kind of floating around? Because like some people, that's what it looks like. People when they're like gliding and stuff, because like just floating effectively and just being able to really like feel the movement and take advantage of these extra big like sweepy movements you can do. Like those much feel really cool to accomplish. Color, pain, enjoyment. Color is a feeling? I suppose it is. Funny to confuse people in my school because I'm like 183 centimeter guy does rugby. Nice. Actually, though, straight up, actually figure skating and rugby both would help each other really well. Like both of them would absolutely be really effective at helping you be better at the other thing. Like, have you found some surprising things that like, oh, because I did this because of rugby, it made me better at figure skating and vice versa? Math, geography, cooking, frozen flowers, Talkie. Whee! Color was an experience. Oh, okay. Maybe I should read that book again. A sadness. Another weird one. Change of edge. Outside to inside, when you change from turning right to turning left without putting down a second foot. Okay, but that means you can skate on one foot. That's also crazy to me. I couldn't skate on 2 feet. See the movie. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. That's totally valid. Yeah, it's scissors. Also, yes, Bulldog, for being new to this, basically this game is based off of rock, paper, scissors. Like the whole mechanic is rock, paper, scissors based, which makes sense because like you're coming in at the last minute to a thing. They don't give you a lot of time to like memorize mechanics and you don't actually care about leveling up and stuff, so might as well. I don't want to hit it because I want to croc. I'll just be annoying. Literally, yeah, exactly. Anyone. There you go. Now it's done. And then, yeah, if you get 5 of the same symbol in a row, you do big move and everyone heals. It's super great. Isabelle is also my favorite. Yay, a crest. Stop eating that straw leaf in the barrels. Trying to see if there's anything else I forgot in this floor. I can't remember which way was the right way. Going with the Beauty Alliance brought you to a room with a key. Can also pick raw on purpose and see what the side has to offer. I guess we never went there. Sif, no, how could you? Thought we were friends, Sifrin, betrayer, traitor! Let them eat 1,000 needles. Okay, they actually look sad. Oh no, we didn't mean it, Sifrin. Force yourself to pout exaggeratingly and then wink cutely at them. Oh. Let's use this crest then, shall we? Yeah, we guessed right the last time on accident. RPGs of some kind of, yeah, it's, I mean, but now they're just like, it's literally rock, paper, scissors. They take it very literal. Oh, don't worry, walls of text happen here all the time. Don't apologize for me literally asking you to like gush. I invited you. I said, please feel invited to gush about your feelings about this. There is nothing that is more worth reading an entire paragraph about than something someone's passionate about. Yes, thank you. Thank you for this gift. See, in fact, I try to land on a small, maybe 6-degree leniency spot on my skates. Picture that, so I don't hit the toe picks. Oh man, the toe picks. Okay, seriously, the toe picks were what were messing me up. I almost fell so many times because I would accidentally like stab the toe pick in the ground and then like almost trip myself. And I'm just like, rollerblades don't have these. Why do I have a toe pick? I don't want the toe pick anymore. I'm not deserving of it. So, yeah. The full lay of the land make you fall. But then the back of my skates will also land, so I have to land really carefully on the edge of the skate, not to let the momentum push the full foot into the ice. This is what most people struggle with, but I get that fine. That sounds so cool. Like, that sounds really, really difficult to pull off, but like, you can do it just because like you got the instinct for it from just the control you have for your feet. That's so cool. All right, I guess we never went up here. A little dog is frozen in time. King freezing humans in time for all eternity wasn't great, but freezing a dog is really the straw for me. Yeah, how could he do such a terrible thing? Can't believe this. Why would he attack a little dog? I'll never forgive him. And such a cute dog, too. Ah, the king is the worst. I can't wait to see him and punch him in the face. Odile reaches out and roughly ruffles Bonnie's hair. Toe picks aren't even useful till level 7. Legit, yeah. So I was like, I don't want the toe picks. We have hockey skates. Oh, that's true. That's true. I could have a hockey skate and not have them. Toe picks are used for a bunny hop, but I don't need that. I was just like, listen, I just used the rental skates, and of course they had the toe pick for some reason. I don't know why they would just start with just not having them. They also had these little penguins for children. You could hold on to the penguin and not fall with the penguin to just get better at ice skating. My friends pointed it out to me. They're like, listen, do you need a penguin? I'm like, no, I'm too stubborn for penguin. Plus it's too short for me. You don't feel like there's a key here. You could be wrong. You're not. You picked the wrong way, Stardust. Oh. Looks kind of sad, doesn't it? I think it looks nice. Put the broken doll, the souvenirs. The Cursing of Chateau Kid. Issue 10. Super sweet tonic. Okay, that's useful. Get well soon so we can go party with lots of hearts. Oh, someone's sick in bed. Someone laying in bed, frozen in time. Looks like they're sleeping. That's, I don't actually know who that is. They look Portarian, don't they? Look at those clothes. And they're covered in bandages. Traveler, perhaps. Trying to escape from something. Maybe. They left their home and went right away back to Vogard, right to the king. Got frozen. Talk about bad luck. Poster on the wall. Wash your crabbing hands. Doesn't seem very comfy. There's a bunch of stuff on the bed like, oh, earrings. Pretty. This one, though. It's broken. I'll take it. Drop earring to Isabeau. Steal someone's earring. Boost attack speed. Yeah. Obviously, we would want attack speed to go up. That seems strictly better. Well, nose attached to them can't. Well, see, it's the flowers, right? Yeah, rental skates do for figure skating. Yeah, hockey skates are fine. Yeah, the black rentals. No, the figures, I didn't think weird was a choice. I just got, skates. Worth a try. Do I have access to some of these things? Like, some of them I feel like it's weird that I don't know. Skating, the snowman, yes. Penguins have a height limit, yeah. It probably does have a height limit. Is the open phrase for this door really just open phrase and then 1, 2, 3? That's so smart. It's not. Let's just go in. Someone frozen in time. That's another student. We took grape stomping classes together a few years ago. Sorry, what? A grape stomping class. You can make one, madame. Oh. The door was locked, wasn't it? He must have thought it would protect them from the king. Sadly, the king's curse doesn't care about locks. Full of nothing. A vial, but it's broken. Pieces of glass catch light, making them almost sparkle. Shiny piece of glass. Put in your pocket. Vial on the table. As the kids say, yoink. Sweet tonic. They'll say I'm gonna take this. 2 salty broths. Yeah, I don't think we had the snowman, actually. Just the penguins. About 70, the skate helpers. Yeah, 70 sometimes teaching others. Hardest thing to do is tell them to not skate with the skate helpers. Yep. You have to skate completely differently than normal. And yeah, I just wanted to skate normal. It was harder, and it is definitely true, but like, I honestly kept thinking that with the skate helpers, I would end up just like kicking them anyways, because it would feel really awkward. I just have my legs too wide. Slow. Yeah, the step fast instead of just like the stomp, stomp, stomp. Slow, occasional pushes. I have to stomp like all the time. Maybe I'll learn. Maybe. I don't know them personally, but I've seen them around. I don't know anything about them. They're trying so hard to remember anything about each person I see, but there's just so many people I know nothing about. They're not dead, you know. All we need to do is beat the king and break the curse. You'll be able to get to know all of them as much as you want. Croissants on the table. Want some, friend? Hey, but you liked them when we first met, didn't you? I feel like one day you just did a 180, decided you hated them. What happened? Did you eat a bad croissant somehow? Did it have a hair in it? Did someone beat you up using croissant as a weapon? Or did someone eat your croissant? Was it Isabel? No. I tried very hard not to eat Sif's food so I wouldn't. You'd answer. Oh, crap, did I? No, just brings back bad memories. Bad memories? Of what? Clutch the silver coin in your pocket. Don't answer. Don't worry, friend. I'll make the best croissant ever, and you won't have to think about bad memories anymore because croissant gonna be too good. I would love to eat a croissant right now. I want croissant so bad. One filled with chocolate. Bonnie, that's a lovely idea. Isn't Bonnie nice, Sifrin? You smile and nod. Smile and nod. You stop unless you get pushed far. Yeah, I don't go very far. It's why it takes a lot more energy than it should. Problem with legs apart skate. Yeah, they naturally turn in. Yep. Lemon. Yes, lemon shape would not be good, actually. I can see that. Banana fact. Some people believe there's a home remedy for itches and rashes by rubbing the flesh side of a banana peel on spot. It's considered to be due to the rich vitamin content, but there's not enough scientific research to be conclusive. At least you get a banana out of it. Hey, that's true. You do get a banana. I kind of want to try it. You know, next time I have an itch and a banana at the same time, I'll remember this. You're parallel when you try to push? I don't know. Because I did this last week and I wasn't really paying attention to my body shape. Basically, I was just trying to use my muscle memory from rollerblading and it was wrong. I also have a problem where my ankles are really weak and so they just like turn in. It gives me flat feet for the most part, so I keep trying to work on my ankle strength, but like, yeah, it's like my skates end up turning outwards and I don't go really far. And I'm trying really hard not to kick the ground with my toe. So there's that too. Breathe in and out. Also, I kind of tend to lean forward a lot because I'm afraid of falling, so I just like, if I'm close to the ground already, it'll hurt less, which is not true. Oh my gosh. I don't want to fight any more of these things. I want a repel for sadness. Actually, I want that in real life too. Sadness repel. I'm also still kind of hungry. Why am I hungry? I assume to kick back, like perpendicular to how you want to move. You can't hit the toe books, B, you get pushed harder. Kick on the ice and go backwards. Okay, alright, you know what? I'm gonna keep that in mind the next time I go. Thank you for the tip. Okay, so actually I need a loop regardless, but I wanted to save here first. So I was trying to avoid these guys, but I forgot which direction I wanted to go. Make an L with the feet and kick with the back one. Okay. In a while, Crocodile. Italians helping people. I mean, it's also a great way to continuously reinforce good habits into yourself. Make an L and kick with the... Okay, I will try really hard to remember. Everyone was healed. Blah, 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 blah. Let's save the game, and then we will touch... Yeah, see, Act 3. Back to Dormant, where we go and do the thing. I feel like you forgot something. What were you doing during your last loop? Must not have been important. I mean, I didn't forget something. I came back here on purpose. Something like, hey Miri, you thought about doing a sleepover tonight? Oh, I was actually just thinking about it. What do you think? Absolutely, I'll let everyone know. You're right, we don't have a moment to lose. But wait, do you know where everyone? Talk to you later. Okay, you make sure Mirabelle knows how to shield all of you against the king. You tell her about the carrot method, whatever it is. She'll be able to cast it. Oh, this makes so much sense. Watch her go. There goes my hero. You believe strongly or whatever. Best defense is no. Well, actually, I wanted the fast one again. His more attacks is always better. Yeah. Thank you, Change God, for your blessing. No. Let me leave. Okay. Hey, wanna buy something? Show your only silver coin. One of these you can get? Yeah, I just want the thing. Don't worry about a thing then. Can I get you anything on the house? I don't chocolate. Okay, but like... I've never seen anyone disdain with croissants. Yes, 1 pan au chocolat. I wanted to ask about the family book, but okay, I'll just... Know the open phrase to be able to open it. Change. Good deal. I know where to get the family book. Zephyrin, you look rested and glad to see you this laid back on the day before the world ends. Anyway, how can I help you? Can I help you with anything? Do I need help with anything? Genuinely asking. Yes. Yep. I know what kind of book. Family Tale. I could have said yes. I don't know why sometimes I can skip it and sometimes I can't. Will you help me? Oh yeah, the lingerie has one. What? Huh? Really? She doesn't seem to know how to react. You look at her repeat the same words over and over. Zephyrin, can you come with me? To ask them if I can borrow it? It might take some time. Just make sure you have time to help me. I have time now. Thank you. Let's go then. You no deal. Now hanging out. You should head to lingerie. We had a character limit on Twitch. Oh my gosh. Well, there's always more than one message. The song on YouTube reborn by the drummer's son. Nice. It's lovely. Try to teach people what they're currently learning. Lawful good. Sister came up to someone who had been on ice twice, tried to teach her how to do a bunny hop. For godforsaken reason, they were able to learn it. Now you're excited for Thursday when we let them confuse the level 1 teachers. One is how to stand up, how to move. Don't teach you how to stop. Yeah, stopping is hard. And having one of their students jump on the ice. That sounds amazing. Oh, I want to hear about it. I want to hear how that goes. Hey there. Hello. We heard you might have a family tale? A family tale? I have a family called Paparazzi. If you'd be okay with it, I'd like to borrow it for a little bit. Ah, the one I borrowed from my girl before the house froze. Not a very good writer, so I figured reading another one would give me some inspiration for stories to tell my little girl. Do you have it still? I do not. What? Do you know Antoine, maybe? He lives at the east of town, at the house with no flowers. Asked if he could borrow it. They knew the Paparazzi family, you see. Couldn't really refuse. Paparazzi family died only a few years back, after all. Well, that sucks. Do you know if he still has it now? I don't see why they wouldn't. I have some bad feeling about this. House to the east of the village with no flowers. So we should go pay him a visit. West. They want to see it? Hell yeah. A to be continued in real life. Visual novel skips. Yeah, but it's not entirely true. I had seen all that text before. Sometimes it's allowed and sometimes it's not, and it's a little interesting. Oh, hello, Antoine, is it? That sure is me. And you're one of the saviors, aren't you? And thank you all for what you're doing. Best of luck tomorrow. Thank you. We had a favor to ask. Could we borrow the family tale you possess for an hour, maybe? Oh, the Paparazzi family tale. I know this means a lot to you, so... Oh, no, that's not the problem. I'd be happy to lend it to you, but, well... I think one of the kids next door stole it from me. What? Oh, I'm not saying they're bad kids. They're just very nice kids. They're very nice. They just, well, 3 kids outside a few weeks ago. They passed by to help me cook some things, and well, book is gone now. Sounds like we should talk to the kids. About stopping on the ice. Actually cannot do the intended stop, the T stop. It leads you to how to know stop. Okay. All right. So stopping is hard. It's not the easiest thing. Get that book, Odile. Quickly turning with both feet to slide up. Oh, yeah, no, that's always scares me. I don't like how that feels. The book, Odile. Ugh, let's just go all right. Kids. Little kid with small hat turns and look at you from their rock throne. Adults. What do you want? Different, you handle this. Why you? Why me? You're closer to being a kid than I am. Good luck. Okay. Do you know about Family Tales? Yeah. What kind of adult doesn't know about Family Tales? Are you stupid? Manon, you just can't ask adults if they're stupid, can I? Look at him. They're short, and their hair looks unbrushed, and they look like they haven't slept in weeks, and that hat definitely looks stupid and not cool. Different, that kid is destroying you. Do something. On principle, you don't get into fights with kids. What to say? Anyway, do you know about a paparazzi family tale? Man, I think he's asking about. Shut up. Got this. Middle kid looks at you as disdainfully as they can, which is a lot. What if we do? We'd like to borrow it. Trade. A trade, a trade. We have something you do not. Knowledge. Offer us something in exchange. I have a pun. A pun? Better be the best pun I've ever heard. How do you keep a wizard in suspense? Kid leans a little bit towards you, interested. I don't know. How? Tell you tomorrow. What? That's not the deal. Tell me. Kid's eyes grow wide, speechless. Manon. The wizard-looking adult, he said. They said you're a wizard, Manon. Wow. I know you just said it because it's part of the joke, and I know I'm not a real wizard because wizards aren't real, but I felt something just now. I'll do whatever you ask. We'll need the book. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Manon doesn't have the book anymore. What? Listen, Charlene was being really annoying about wanting it, so I gave it to her, so she stopped crying, okay? Charlene. Charlene Coquette, the Boulanger's daughter. The what? Can't help but laugh. Look at the old lady's face. Different. You jump. We're going. Nod rapidly and follow. Bye, adults. Let's play again soon. So don't advise what they do. Fallen over twice since I got on the ice for the first time. First was my teacher showing off. Didn't realize and tried to copy. That's fair. You really can't tell immediately. Time to stop by falling down. I mean, pretty much. If your butt lands on the ground, you are stopped now. Enough. Only works to a point. Falling is not gonna last forever. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I could fall on my butt and always stop. Successfully. I think it'd hurt, though. Both hit the... Oh, the second I did what you did, turned too sharp. Boot hit the floor, did the splits. Never done the splits since I'm... Ooh, that would hurt so much. Oh my gosh, you could tear something. Hello. What? Hey, please do not scare my daughter, madame. Ugh. Get in front of Odile and smile at the girl. Hi. Hey. So, we heard you got a cool book. A book? Oh, yes. From Manon. Manon is so nice. She gave me the book. The book with the nice stories. Dad was reading it, now it's mine and I can read it all by myself. But it's boring. I want another book, Papa. Wait, which book are you talking about, Charlene? This one. Which book with paparazzi family tale written across it? I'm so sorry. It's fine. Not the paparazzi family tale. Finally. You both find a nice silent place to talk. Stopped falling down on this, but getting off the ice. Yes, I imagine. Yes, this is how I also stopped falling too. But I actually didn't fall the last time. I just got really, really close till I couldn't handle it anymore. Can't believe this took so long. But finally, Odile looks at the closed family tale book intently. Aren't you gonna read it? They said I could keep it till I have to leave dormant, so I have time, but... Still looking at it. A family tale book you spent so much time trying to find. Seems important to her, but why? Is it related to your research? Sorry, what? The book, is it related to your research? Ah, Well, I suppose I've kept it secret long enough. Don't tell Isabeau, alright? There is no research. I'm not researching anything. Huh? Sorry for not saying anything. Isabeau said I must be researching something since I was a traveler here in Vaugarde, and it felt easier to not say anything. So then why are you? Why did I leave Kabue? Travel for years, all to find myself in Vaugarde, if not for some intellectual pursuit. Well, I'm actually here in Vaugarde to find out more about myself. I suppose it's not very apparent to you, but my mother was Vaugardian. Oh. I've lived my whole life in Kabue. My father was Kabuan, and my mother Vaugardian. I have no idea how they met. He never told me. All I know is she never wanted a child. She left very early in my childhood, and I never saw her again. Good riddance, if you ask me. But she left and didn't leave anything behind. No pictures, no letter, no family history. What does it matter, right? My father was a good man, and Kabue was my home. I used to think I didn't need to know about my history, about Vaugarde. Still, part of me was curious. And one day, a few years ago, a Vaugardian merchant showed me her wares. In this book that she wouldn't let go of. A book of tales written by her whole family. Family tale. She explained family tales to me. Generations of Vaugardian parents writing stories for their children, writing them down in a book. So you'd end up with stories written by an entire lineage. And she was explaining the way the book was written, the rules of this particular way of telling stories, how friendly families shared their stories with each other, and how it had been done for generations. How it had brought her closer to her family, her ancestors, her culture. While she was explaining all this to me, she suddenly stopped. I was surprised to find out she stopped because I was crying. Didn't even realize it. Because I wanted this. This connection that she had to a history that was also supposed to be mine. But it was stolen from me because my mother left. And I'll never had a link to this culture ever. Unless I went there. So this is why. So I traveled to Vaugarde. And, well, the king took over shortly after I arrived, which did make things more difficult, but during my travels with you all, I got to know many Vaugardians and see many Vaugardian cities. Got to learn more about the country, its culture, its faith, its people, and I look and I learn, and this is the country my mother came from. It's half of me, but still, even now that I'm here in Vaugarde, I feel no connection to it whatsoever. I don't recognize myself here. Isn't that strange? Half of me should be from here, isn't it? Shouldn't I see something of myself here in the place that my mother came from? Shouldn't it be like looking in a mirror? Like a revelation? Shouldn't I see how Vaugardian people think, act, and be able to say, so this is why I'm like this? Shouldn't I be able to call this place mine? But I can't. It feels awful, like my roots have been cut off without my consent, like my mother stole it from me. Like I really don't belong anywhere. But this is why I'm here still. To know as much as I can about this country. And in the meantime, find out if it'll make me find out more about myself. And I did find out more about myself during this journey, so I'm glad. It is an interesting question, is it not? How much do you carry of your country, of a culture that should have been yours but wasn't? It may not seem so to you, but to Kabue, my features are foreign. Just small things. My hair being slightly too thick, my brows too thin, enough for me to look different here. I am other. So, what about Vaugardians? Would they see me as one of theirs? Would I find myself in them? After coming here, I found out that no, of course not. Why would I? I've never been here before this journey. But at the same time, I am not the only one who is other. In fact, Vaugarde is filled with people who come from other lands. Vaugarde welcomes people from all over the world, after all. So even if I did not find someone like me, I have found Vogard to be full of people that are similar to me. And I'm very grateful for that. Odile is half Vogardian. You never knew. She traveled halfway across the world to find out more about herself, trying to see if she'd find herself in a country she has no memory of. And what about you, Siffrin? Are you finding more about yourself in Vogard? Huh? Oh man, is Siffrin gonna actually have an opinion about a thing? What do you mean? Well, you didn't grow up in Vogard either, right? Do you have roots here? Were you just passing through? Huh. My apologies. Forget I asked. I didn't say anything. You didn't need to. Your face said it all. Just because I'm telling you personal facts about myself doesn't mean you need to tell me anything in return. It's wrong of me to ask. We can forget about it. She goes back to looking at the Family Tales cover. She'd probably be fine leaving it here, just bearing her story to you and nothing else. But you... I don't remember much about where I'm from. Odile turns to look at you. Huh. Were you too small when you left, or was it because there was nothing worth remembering? Everything was worth remembering. Neither. I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself wherever you can. Trying to find where you belong. Trying to find out how your roots might have shaped you. Which parts of you were created and which parts of you already were. You nod. Silly stressed night teacher says to teach me how to do 1-foot spins. The chuggle spins. Dizzy really fast. Oh yeah, that's actually a thing. Like, I used to never get dizzy when I was a kid. Now I get dizzy really easily. It's like I've been allowed to make a tangent about it. Well, welcome. 5 Discord messages. I'm really glad that you can enjoy talking about it, for sure. It's definitely appreciated. I was just obviously like, I'm just into this dialogue, so I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it. And that's the thing. There's no like time limit on these things. I'll always end up scrolling up if I need to for these sorts of things. I try to balance both, but I usually get caught up in the talkie. So yeah. You know you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Kabwe would be the exact same, and everyone in Vogard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yeah, but it's not the only thing that makes you, you. That's what I realized during this journey, Siffrin. I'm Gabuan and Vogardian in ways I do and don't realize. And I am also myself. One might say that's more important than being Kabuan and Vogardian, wouldn't you agree? I do. That's interesting. Feels so much lighter now. Because you found a family tale? Yes. And also because we talked, Siffrin. Oh. Thank you for listening to me, Siffrin. You blush and nod. Yes, I always appreciate help and advice. Thank you. Now get out of here. I have a family tale to read before we all meet for our sleepover. We'll talk later. Go have fun. Odile smiles you mischievously. Memory of secret quest. When equipped, it boosts all your researcher stats by 30. That's a lot. Whoa, amazingly strong. When used, enemy weaker to all craft types for a few turns. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your researcher have this exact same conversation. You loop back to Dormant, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Get up and leave, waving goodbye. Well. That means I have to check something. Yeah, and that does mean I have to do it all over again. It's hard to remember. Okay. But at minimum, we can equip it. Memory of First Strike is not as good as Memory of Secret Quest. That's way better. Okay, we're gonna save. feel like I'm gonna have to come back to dormant to do some more dormant things again. Alright, question is, will we still have that move if we teleport to the other place? By teleport, I mean die. Odil's friend list is a nightmare. Oh. I mean, yeah, it definitely took a bit of a time to do. Getting the family tale was not that bad because it's in dormant, but still. It was here. It was definitely here because we already... Oh, it's been 1, 2, 3. You've just passed your 20th loop. 20. Is that a lot or too little still? Back to it. All right, we're gonna save this in the second. You do have the move. Okay, okay. It just checks when you were in dormant did you last do it. Okay. Good to know. There's a door over here that's open that wasn't open before, and I just have to make sure there's nothing in here that I need for something and stuff. It's kind of hard to remember if I'm keeping track of all the stuff in my inventory. Like, that's kind of the downside of the loops, is that I have to, like, remember which things I picked up, but also I don't... Like, some of the stuff sticks around, but, like, some of it doesn't. And that is definitely hard. Very good to know. Is this open before? Yeah. It's this other one. Dang it. Oh, it's paper, that's fine. That'll be much easier. Misery. Give him a high five. Talk about traps and how they work. Carving wood. Beware of rock. Okay, all right, we go to the next floor then. But it's weird, I feel like there was the book that was on this floor. Not on the third floor. I feel like it was on this floor. We've been on the third floor a lot. I feel like I have to look up where this book is, and it's super annoying because I can't remember. Give me the old high five. At least these guys are quick. The book, the Chateau, the Curse of Chateau Castle 84, the latest one. I think it was on floor 2, but where? I was in the library, I checked every little thing, but I don't think it's on floor 3, because if it was on floor 3, I would have found it multiple times over. So if you can check where that is, that would be extremely helpful for me. Because, like, I want to at least complete more side quests when I can. And I really thought it was, like, in this other room that I didn't have access to. AFK for a moment. Aces. I mean... Aces, you watched me loop, maybe? Maybe floor 3. Okay. Alright, then I'll go back to floor 3. mean, that's where I was going anyways, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna have to come back here again. Though I probably still will somehow. Somehow there will always be a way and a reason and stuff to come back. Play some movie. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting, Bulldog. No, seriously, that is super duper exciting. Like, getting your own place is such a huge, like, it's life-changing. It's a game changer, have it. The room down from the middle of this corridor. Okay. Don't be expensive. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap, but it is absolutely worth it. It is so worth it to have just like, not just like peace of mind, but this amazing ability to just be in control of your own life. Like, you don't have to worry about when is someone gonna XYZ. Like, do I have to be worried about, like, someone's gonna come home late and be really loud, or like, do I have to worry about being loud? No, you can be loud all night. You can have parties and stuff if you want. You can also just like have yourself a party. You can play music while cooking and leave us a plate in the sink and not feel like a monster, because obviously it's mostly monsters when like you do it to someone else. When you do it to yourself for a little bit, it's fine. It's the room down in the middle of that corridor. You mean on floor 3 still, right? It's like now, yeah, because like arched corridor on the left. I mean, I feel like it's gotta be, because I checked like everywhere. I don't mind fighting these bosses as like a bonus thing to do, just because like Siffrin leveling up is never really bad. Two sadnesses. Get ready, everyone. I'm super ready. Damage to both enemies. I mean, most of them's not gonna do anything useful. Probably should have just focused on one to just keep doing the one, but I kind of also wanted to just get Odile to go once, because I want to see what Craft Break... Oh, it only does it on one of them. Okay. Boop. It's shaped corridor. Okay. I can try to remember it by visuals. Weirdly, I remember it by its like visuals. Like, I only remember visuals and related to other visuals in this particular case. Or at least that's how I try to remember maps. Maybe my like method for remembering maps is borked. Should probably be healing people. Meow. Shorthead one's doing something. It killed the other one. You know what I mean when I see it. Okay. Full heal. Oh my god, leave Isabelle alone. Why does it feel like it's stronger than it was last time? It's weird. I'm so glad that Bonnie hitting it doesn't, like, you know, make it stop, you know, doing the thing. Oh my goodness, we can't even make him move again. I'm about to find out if, this not only heals, but brings him back from being frozen? Does. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Sweet. 7,000 EXP. I feel like I'm gonna learn a skill at level 60. It's kind of a big level. This room feels safe too, doesn't it? Break down? Whee! Oh, what to do about... Bonnie has a crab face. Give a thumbs up. So mean, Siffrin. Good. Okay. I'm sorry to ask. It's not the best moment. Carry my ashes with you. Huh? Carry your ashes? Like, cut your ashes in equal parts like a pizza? We'd each get a part of you. Kind of morbid. But that way we can still have fun. Black Punches heals 500 HP. Oh, okay. Remove any statuses that would prevent attacking or KO. Okay, that's actually really, really useful to know because I basically was treating it like magic. It kind of still is magic though. Ghost Siffrin to play pranks on me at all times? Not so sure about that. You can leave me behind for 2 hours a day. How generous of you. May have to take you up on that offer. Personal ghost Sif, huh? Hehe. Hey, are you done talking? Because it's snacks time, baby. Serious business snacks time. Listening, snack times are always serious business, dummy. Today I have some mandolins, madeleines, pineapple slices, sugar. Yes, I'm waiting to find out Bonnie's other favorite food. Eat this. Fish head. It's fish head. It's fish head's one of my favorites, yeah. Fish heads are yummy. Texture is different is good. Are they? They are. Which snack do you guys want? I mean, we have to have the fish head, right? There you go. Try it. I'm curious. Okay, but like, did I get one of Bonnie's favorite foods? I don't know. Rice? I guess fish head? I'm hoping, because it seems like it. It's not magic, it's crafting. It's still magic. It's always magic. Craft magic. I mean, it's not arts and crafts. Or is it? Maybe it is arts and crafts. Maybe I should have spoken to Bonnie. The king, he's a sad. Empty key. No. I think it's this way first. Do not remember. You ask them in the snack area. Oh, okay, hold on. I just actually wanted to load game. Oh, I could have just loaded. Bonnie seems to be thinking hard about something. Yeah, I know. Nope. Hmm. Well, I could also loop here, but with all the doors open, to not have to go back and forth all the time. To be fair, that sounds great. I mean, more loops is fine. Loop again. But with all the keys and stuff. Talked about someone crying into nothing. Oh my god, really? He ran up these stairs just to... Okay, I see how it is, buddy. One day, Sifrin's just gonna be able to, like, KO, one-hit KO everything. One day. But the door's open. Weird, okay. Left corridor, looking for stuff. I also didn't find anything for, like... $87. There it is. Ah, 87. That's the last issue. What? No, it's not. Oh, crap, it is. Oh! Oh, the last issue of Something Something book series, right? The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Do we finally get to learn about Lord Joseph André's true lineage? What about Pierre-Jacques Ernest? Will he survive? And most importantly, does the side character who appeared only in issue 43 appear again? High stakes, I see. I'll give you 10 minutes to read it. See how generous I am? So generous, Madame Odile. We will finish it in the allotted time. Patiently waits while Mirabelle reads, makes high-pitched sounds every once in a while. Wow. So? Lord Joseph André isn't a lord at all? His parents were normal, everyday people? This whole time, he was just a guy. He wasn't chosen by fate. He didn't actually have a title. He was just a guy. They kept talking about how magnificent and incredible his family was and how he was chosen for a reason. He was just a guy. Didn't this guy, like, save castles or whatever? So, like, he saved people also, I'm guessing. He was a hero to everyone he met. We found it. Yes! And yet he was just a guy. He wasn't chosen one or an important person or maybe a prince. No, he was just a guy. Is this a letdown for you or not? I can't tell. I don't know. I think I just need time to process this. Oh, you could process while we walk. Let's go, everyone. Lord Joseph André was just a guy. You should let the castle-loving one in Dormant know. Pottery wheels. Pottery, pottery, pottery. I feel like I wanted something else here, but I don't remember. Including nothing. Tonics. Neat. Nothing there. We already accidentally went to all those places. But I still feel like I'm missing something. Probably because I am. Juice, damn juice, ginger juice, so much juice. There's the papers in her. Wait, what did you do? What do stuffed animal? We're so cute. Animal, but not real. It's made of fabric. It's, yes, fleshy. Stuff aminal. Okay. It's fine, but. Need these vials. Fighting King is really annoying, so. I hope it gets easier the second time, but I have this feeling it very well may not. Also, because I'd really like to get the stuff for the bomb, but I couldn't find any of it, so I don't know. Is the bomb stuff on the 3rd floor or was it somewhere else, by the way? Because I would have no idea where to look. It's broken. Oh, pepper juice. This on a BAM stuff. Huh? Bell's room. That's the roommate's bed. The bomb is spread about. Okay. Well, I didn't see anything extra in like any of the other floors. I like scraped floor 1. There was no bomb stuff there. Did I need to ask Mirabelle about the paperwork again? Because there's nothing sparkly. Make the secret hand sign and think about talking to Loop. Loop. Hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? I had a question about... I'm gonna make a bomb. You are! Do it. It's gonna be so useful. You need a long thingy thing, short gizmo gadget, secret ingredient. Short gizmos, I wonder where the rest... I also don't know where the rest is. Thank you. Sadnesses are different. I've noticed they don't always appear at the floor where they should be. This didn't happen before I beat the king. They did not. Is it because you beat the king? Is it related? Make riddles? Yes, you are permitted to make riddles about what bomb parts are. In fact, that sounds phenomenal because I don't like clicking through dialogue if I know it's going to be exactly the same, but I don't know if it's going to be the same, so I prefer to have ideas about where to go. No theories? None, but hey, variety is spice of life, isn't it, Teehee? Your guys a fan. She does, a stylish woman in doormat. You should tell your housemaid. I did tell her, it didn't work. She's like, oh, you think about fixing the key knife? I did the other thing. Then she show up in your own dagger. How do you do it? And where is it? Forgot. I mean, I have it. You don't have yours. I did find one. I got it. Love to chat, Stardust. You have other things to do, don't you? Okay, fine. I'll just talk to the king, I guess. Since I can't help Mirabelle with the things, it's all has to happen in exactly the same loop. But if you do it wrong and you don't know if it counts as being in the same loop or not, then you get one small frustration. Which of the 3? I don't know where to find any of them. Not a single one. That's kind of the problem. I have no idea. I don't, cause like I don't have a map of the place and I'm like directionally challenged, like extremely. What happened to the... Are you serious? It don't get to keep it? I have the key knife, but I don't have the other thing, despite the fact that I definitely grabbed it when I was on the first floor. Okay. Alright, I'll just try at least a thing. Is there anything... Yeah, like, I definitely grabbed it when I was on the first floor, too. It's just, like, it doesn't count because it's not part of the same loop. Like, some things come with me despite loops, some things don't stick with me despite loops, and I can't keep track of which is which. And it's annoying to have to actually do the same thing multiple times in a row. Although, how did that guy like see me? How did this sadness see me from like the railing and then just run all the way around and up the stairs? Are you kidding me right now? That's actually hilarious. Well, guess I just have to start writing stuff down for where it is, because like I only play once a week, so I can't remember all the stuff, and I can't remember what happened on what loop, and I can't remember which things stick with me and which things don't, and if I have to do it again, then I won't remember where it is, so I'm just gonna have to make a list or something. It's a shame because, yeah, if, I can't go back. I mean, I can load. If all the bomb stuff is on the 3rd floor, let me know and I'll reload the game. But if it's not all on the 3rd floor, then I don't know. Its eyes do look like jelly cookies. Mm-hmm. It's not all 3rd floor. Okay, good to know. So it all has to be done in exactly the same loop in the perfect order. But it's actually a fun one. Yeah, actually I enjoy this one. Curious if that does the thing I want it to do or not. Okay, just normal thing. It's not like actually gonna give me like a usefully thing. It's just a, oh, there's an escape button? How long have I been playing this game and I had no idea there was escape as an option? That's really funny. Oh, it is still weak to everything. Is it immune still though? No, it's not immune anymore. Lol mechanics. I have not run from a single battle ever. I had no idea that you could run away from battles until literally just right now. Correct. That is correct. Whee! So quiet. The roommates. Okay, next one is yes. Okay, can't control yourself this time. Ta-da! Malanga fritters. Which snack do you want? Something else. Burnt samosas, please. There you go. Burnt samosas. Samosa buddy. Those have potatoes in them, right? Yeah, because I love potatoes in samosas. Seem to remember seeing samosas they're used didn't have potatoes in them. Different recipes depend on different cultures, I suppose. Yeah, I love samosas a whole lot, but some places make them with cheese in them. Gross. Why would you dirty a perfectly good samosa with cheese? Such strong opinions about cheese. Samosa with potatoes, no cheese. Okay. samosa, potato. Maybe those are 3 things, because we did go through all of these. It starts eating. You're a potatoes and samosas hater, but whatever. Eat around the burnt parts. I mean, I actually love potatoes and samosas. I love potatoes in general. Whee! Okay, so I guess let's try to beat the king one more time. Actually, I don't have that much time today, so I just need. Okay, so I don't actually have that much time today before I stop, so maybe what I will do is I'll take this save again, just one last time, just in case he's. And what I'll do is I'll see if I know all of the favorites, if I can actually do some of the side things, and then at least like know what it's supposed to be, because maybe it all happens in dormant. I might regret this because I'll have to do the thing with Odile again, but you know, maybe it'll be worth it. Do 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 do. Siffrin, I'm awake. Oh boy. Oh, you know. Say the line, Siffrin. Amazing idea. Okay. I don't have anything that can jog her memory. Can I help you with anything? Help me with anything? Papers. I do not need help with anything. Figure out what the papers are. Yes, she had more in the dorm room of the house. You have a fan. Gotta go. See, this is one of those things, like, I've read this so many times and I can't skip it for some reason. Still making a riddle. Okay, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, we got time. We have time here. And if you don't finish by the time I finish stream today, you are more than welcome to post it either in the channel on Discord or on just the next time I stream next week. Also, definitely a possibility. Whatever you feel more comfortable with, because I definitely want you to know that your riddle does not go to waste. The riddle will be riddled. Yes, I do have a Discord. There's a link to it on the channel. There's also, which I don't know if I can do on here. Oh wait, maybe I can do it here. Can I do this Discord? Exclamation point. This. Can I type? Did it work? It worked! Hooray! Bonnie's here, looking morose at the fields. Bonnie! Okay, friend, what do you want? Can I help you with anything? Help me, but I don't want your help. I want you to help me with anything. It's stupid, you don't know me, so I want you to help me. You don't know me. Oh, my favorite foods. Okay, I do. You love rice. Yeah, that's true, but... And... fish heads. Nope. What? Don't want you to help me with anything. Ever. Oh. It's only that one I don't know then. Is it pineapple slices secretly? Alright, I'm gonna do that one again. I'll join after. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it's only a few minutes, so might as well. I'm gonna get Bonnie's foods. And I have to actually click it. This is the last thing I'm gonna do before... You're a living comedy sketch. This is the last thing I'm gonna do before stopping stream today is Bonnie's foods, because apparently most part I can guess it. But still, if I help everyone else, then I can do the thing. there's one, it's nice. The carrot method, it just keeps happening every time. Why can't more of the things just be like you automatically do it for the next loop? Cannot skip. Cannot skip it. Rice. Pineapples. The last one is samosas. Okay. It's pineapple, not fish head. It was the only one I hadn't actually tried. Pineapple. Samosa. Writing it down. But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorite, stupid, is samosas without cheese with potatoes. Yeah. That's all my favorite foods. Okay, I'll write that down too. Samosas. No cheese. Yes, potatoes. It means a conversation, so I'll probably remember the conversation, but I never know. Success. Remember them all. You do pay attention to me. Now that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have. There's something you help me with. Can you come with me if you have time? I have time now. Okay, then come on. Bonnie brought you outside of Dormant. You can see some weakness, sadnesses roaming around in the distance. Friend, I said I could ask for anything, yeah? Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Ooh. No deal's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow, but I'll be from far away, right? I wanna help. To actually help, and for that I need to learn how to fight, so you're gonna help me. Let's go! Towards a sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look, I'm not scared. Come on! Okay, how do we teach? Oh my gosh, Bonnie. I'm not scared. I can do this. What? Bonnie, without thinking about it, you strike. You breathe in and out. You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie. I'm sorry. You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie's trembling. Shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. Slowly in and out. Make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not, no. It's your fault. You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do. Frown. I mean, I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go on ahead on your own. Okay, sorry. I listen. Teach me how to fight. I'm gonna learn. You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent. Point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. You've seen so many fights, Bonnie. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands. That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rock. Yeah, I know rockcraft, so I can hit them, right? You nod. Okay. Here you go. Take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Bonnie attacks wildly. I did it! I did it, friend. You clap. Breathe in and out. Yeah! You defeated the sadness. Think I got one. Ooh. You breathe out. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back. Hey, friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you? Wait. What? Deal and Za and Bella said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump and they said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means we can't like high five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh! Maybe because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with Neil. My sister. Her name is Petroni. Neil, but I think it's Stems. I call her Neil. She doesn't like it when people touch her and she's not ready for it. Neil's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easily, I think. One day I touched her shoulder and she didn't know I was there and she screamed really loud like, ah! But then she said I shouldn't do it again because when she gets scared, she said her scared brain takes over and she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want me hurt. So she did suplex one dude who scared her once though. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. And I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see? Bonnie points at their boots. You nod. I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. It's different just like me for real. Sif is like big mood in many ways. The touch aversion thing is not me. I really enjoy hugs and stuff. And sometimes I have a startle reflex, but not so much. I don't like the assumption that sometimes people have that they're allowed to make physical contact. But if I'm like friends with someone, I'm all about it. I'm all about the physical contacts. You don't often talk about her. She is frozen in time and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad, and also talking about her hurts makes me sad. I've hugged one person. Oh, wow. One person. That person must have been really special. I want Neil to be here. I should have helped her win. Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? You flinch. Can't remember. Oh, but maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it and it takes me off guard, I think. Okay. So if you can see me and if I tell you I'm going to touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but sure. Huh. Okay. I remember that. So then Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it. I am going to touch you now. Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow! You saw me and I told you, so it's fine. I guess so. Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more. Spot a sadness in distance and attack. Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend. You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. It's automatic. They're just watching. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. Ground is uneven. There's rocks and branches to worry about. Oops. You tripped on a branch. Friend! Sadness saw you fall, is running towards you to attack. No, not this time. Bonnie attacks wildly. Whoa, that's a big one. You breathe in and out. Fran, are you okay? Bonnie's shaking. I'm okay, Bonbon, I just tripped. Really? You promise? You nod. Okay. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Za calls me that now. Oops. Bonnie. No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? Okay. Sorry, I got scared. It just reminded me of before, that's all. Before? Yeah, you remember, right? It was a while back when you protected me from the other sadness, you know? What sadness do you mean? You can't remember. Which one? Which one? The one that got your eyes, stupid. Oh. Oh, crap, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you, I knew it. You're so crabbing stupid. You don't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can't see from one eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabbing matter. That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful, and the sadness was about to hurt them. You're so small. No one else is close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran, got in front of them, and why did you do it, Fryn? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine, but no. Fryn thinks they're better than everyone else, and so you tried to protect me. You was too a grabbing idiot, and you got hurt because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar, and you bump into things all the time, and you trip all the time, and you can't see because of me. Oh no, they seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal though. But it is, it really is. You got hurt because of me and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. You would have died. It doesn't matter if I died. It would have been fine. It would never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hit you. You know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. As adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Did you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so they're gone now? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, and we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding, stupid eye. Fryn, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want, say you're sorry, I promise you'll never do it again, but you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it happened now, you're stuck in a time loop, you jump in and protect them every time. You protect them all every time, because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? What if you failed? What if you couldn't do it and they get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You do it again, the exact same way, for as long as you needed. Stronger now, Bonnie. Protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either. Promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? Promise. You super promise? Super promise. You super duper promise? Super duper promise. Okay. Okay. As long as you promise it's fine. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you would have been hurt. So you can protect me and I can protect you. Oh, you protect everyone too, yeah? Yeah. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Hug. Oh, Sif gets a hug. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet and nice. It's just, right? Like, it's nice of them to, like, be like, oh, we noticed you jump, so we don't touch you. But, like, they also could have asked if like, being touched, yeah. Good friend being really attached to her. And yes, that's what I do to help, and that was the end result. Oh, that's so sweet. Hugs are, I like hugs, actually. I like them so much. It's a very sweet moment. Freeze. Do you remember what to do? Slowly, you hug them back. Oh. See, you do know how to hug. Looks like I do, yeah. Hug people, professional cuddling club. Hey, those are danger cuddles. BJJ is awesome though. I love BJJ. I've been thinking about returning to MMA classes. Professional. I mean, actually, danger cuddles is what I would call it when my cats would fight. Just like, because they always just play fight, of course. And it's just very fluffy and it's all just very adorable. So it's like, oh, danger cuddles. Memory of training. You'll always remember this. Memory training is equipped. Your kid will never miss when attacking. The billion blows technique, even harder during battle. So strong, you'll only be able to use it when you've had this exact conversation. Oh my goodness. Gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You're not gonna show anyone how cool you are. All right. Well, I know it's past my normal stream time, but there's one other thing. I know if I do not do it, I will forget. And it's the paperwork. Alright. At least with Bonnie's, you actually don't have to go back around and do stuff again because you could just remember. Oh yeah, by the way, I can tell that guy about his book. Hey, guess what? He's just a guy. Then the world's fine and all, but only one regret. Last one you've seen is... Now it ends. What? No, that's a lie. I think you're lying to me right now. Explain the contents of issue 87 as best you can. What? Lord Joseph Andre is just a guy? That's an ending better than my wildest dreams. He was just a guy. He was just a guy. He saved so many people, made the world a better place. Everyone thought it's because of who he was, of his past, but he was just a guy. Oh, tears are coming out. Before you try to figure out how to respond, I've already taken out a lovely handkerchief and blown their nose to it. Thank you. So glad I got to know this before. Here, take this. Got the first issue. Put it in your pocket for Odile to equip later. Can you please leave? You lay in bed and think about this ending. Okay. Neat. It's strictly better. Neat. Okay, tell me about your paperwork again. So I'll do the paperwork. Questions. Yes, can I help you? Paperwork. Do not need help with anything, definitely not the papers. Figure out what the papers are, more on the dorm of the house, yes. Nope. Okay. Save again. And hopefully this means this time I can go to the dorm room and do it, or do I have to do it from the beginning? I don't know. That's why we save here. Because if no, then I don't know. Here we go! A riddle, it's almost... Oh yeah, tell me the riddle. I'll even write it down. I would love a riddle. Have a page for my riddles. I await the riddle. But I will also keep moving forward to go to that room in the meantime. A short gadget blind as a bat. Place late as sky. Oh, I'm gonna have to copy this to... That's too long to write right now. So I will write this on my own little thingy here. Shortened gadget, blind as a bat in a place light as the sky. A child gazes out below, a clock slowly ticking off side A, small room. No lock or key, an ominous shape looms above. I like this riddle. I'll be able to keep it in mind while I'm walking around. I feel like it's probably in... That one sounds like it might be in dormant because it's light as the sky. It's blind as a bat and light as the sky. We just need to go to her dorm room. Okay, I have not made it immediately obvious. No. Definitely not. Nope. How do I run? I don't like this guy. He's annoying. He takes time. Escape. Oh my god, look at that. I can leave a battle. Wait, over there. Isn't that bathroom? You go again. You breathe out slowly. Okay, so you're trapped in time. That's not great, but you have goals you can strive towards, so you're fine. You know what to do. Help your friends, find out more about the loops, talk to the king. As long as you have goals, you'll be fine. Why did you loop back? Why isn't it over? Why did they even start in the first place? It's naive to not even think about why you're even looping. You got the power to help everyone. You just accepted it. Who did you think you were? The hero of the story? That was silly. If only you used your brains sooner. Maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. If only you'd thought about why you got these powers. You looked inside the classroom early. If only you'd searched the housemaid's office better. If only you'd looked closer at the pillar in the death corridor. What are you missing now that you'll feel stupid for not seeing earlier? Stupid. It's fine. You've seen clearly now. Don't miss a thing anymore. You'll save everyone. Vokard. And escape from this loop. You will. You exit the bathroom. This is not where the dorm is. Cannot remember where the dorm is. Right back here. You think Sif was wrong to bring us all the way back to her room? We'd already searched top to bottom because there's only one thing here? Yes. Because seriously, I thought Mira was on the left. Mira's room not on the left? Did I make an oopsie poopsie? Oh, it is left, okay. That's my room. Yeah, what about your stuff? Papers, papers. Book. Okay. Where is her papers? Very worried about what was inside. Yes. It looks sad. She must be thinking about her roommate. You feel bad taking advantage of this moment, but you open the drawer. There's some pens, a brooch, anti-anxiety medication, and some papers. It seems to be a file about a different person. Each has a picture of someone, their name, what seems to be their answers to questions like, where do you imagine yourself in 10 years? Do you want kids? What are these papers? She must have been looking at similar ones in Dormant. Isn't she choosing one person to do something? Either way, it seems to be what Mirabelle's worried about. She go and talk to her about it. Okay. I guess we can talk to her about the thing. I guess sparkles are only for keys anyways. Okay, I can go die now. I can die now with no. You're not death. You're annoying. I think actually we can kill it really fast though. Considering how many of these stupid things we've killed. Yep. That's what I thought. Level 60. Hey, I didn't learn a new skill. I could have sworn I would learn something at level 60. Back to Dormant. Friend had a similar experience to Mira here. Okay. Wee. Carrot method. Try to add this to my messenger. So just yes. Okay. I was here sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Don't worry, I have the riddle saved. I will be thinking about it even after stream, and I will remember it for next stream. Try to figure out where it is. Mirabelle's here, sitting on a bench. And thank you. Thank you very much for taking the time to write a riddle for me. It's really cool. Like, that's just a super cool thing to do. Like, I really appreciate it. So which one do you choose? Huh? Sorry? You pointed at piles of papers. What? What? How? What do you know? Answer me. She has her hand on her rapier. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help? Oh, I suppose you must have more experience than I do. All right, I would like your help if you'll give it. Sure. Thank you, Siffrin. This might take some time. So, make sure you have time? Yeah, why not? Oh, okay. How to do this. Sit down next to me, maybe? Battle theme. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at all those sparkly characters. Is this from the same streamer that the other one came from? It's so pretty. Battle theme. Very scary. It would be really scary to fight Mirabelle. Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So what are those papers, really? Oh, bonding proposals? Bonding? Like, when you promise to stay with someone forever? I knew it's going to be like a partner thing. Just like, that's not exactly... Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating? Dating profiles. I am not thinking about being bonded yet. Dating? You didn't think Mirabelle cared about this. It's from the same one. Oh, they're so pretty. Such a cutie. All right. Well, before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked a dating company and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet and that I could date. And I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today and look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help. I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with, so I'd appreciate another pair of eyes or just the one eye, as long as it's not my two eyes looking at this. And so I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly, so I figured I'd replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with this. Ooh, Oh, we're gonna look at Tinder together, but like papers. That sounds fun. Choosing someone to date's a little out of your comfort zone, but you think you could try and find someone who'd fit Mirabelle. Maybe. So look then. All right, I have a few profiles right here. She removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. She carrying it with her through her entire journey. Here's a few of them. So you can go first and tell me what you think, and I'll go after. Well, tell me what you think about him. Shows you the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? Do we have one of those at home? He looks... Wait, I like this one. What? Do you mean Isabelle? Ew, you're right. Is that worth an ew? I mean, listen, I love Isabelle. Isabelle's mine anyways. Oh my gosh, look at those! Those are absolutely adorbs. Oh my god, those are like seriously phenomenal. I haven't put any effort really into making much more for me. The ones I made were like years ago at this point, but I'll how it goes. I don't have a lot of time outside of stream, so I take what I get. This is a hobby for me, and I enjoy it, so no regrets here. I still can appreciate when other people do have that time and do make the effort. Art's always great for me. It sounds like masculine people aren't her type, probably. Maybe she'd like someone more feminine? Do you have someone more feminine looking? Look through your files. How about her? Shows a profile of a gentle looking lady. She looks nice. She does, I guess. She guesses. Not into the feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally. But if you had to choose... Bats. Thank you. I mean, I did enjoy making them, and that's what matters. I wish I had time to do more, but, well, life. Someone... nice? You nod. And someone... pretty? You nod. And someone who... likes me? You don't nod. Mira. No, wait, let me think a bit more. I want someone who... She thinks for an awfully long time. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Zifrin? Isabeau. Think about how to answer this one for an awfully long time, then catch yourself. Wait, are you just gonna copy my answers? No. Okay, fine. You got me, Zifrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff. Oh, that makes sense. But then why worry about it? You know, Zifrin, the change belief, it's very, very important to me. It's all around changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself, becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And so I'm trying new things, and some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things that make me uncomfortable, things that I don't want to do at all. Things she doesn't want to do, like dating. Yes, like dating, but you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you to bring new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? No. To be a good housemate, and I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to. Oh, it's honestly, this game is amazing when it comes to how it handles these kind of topics. I will say, for sure. I have to bond with them, I have to sleep with them, I have to have children with them, I have to love them in this very specific way. Oh girl, you ace, and it's okay. You could be you could be arrow ace, you can be asexual, you can just be both ace, you can be one of them. It's all, yeah, breaking tradition. Oh, that's a great way to put it. Breaking tradition is also absolutely a form of change. Just give her that answer, and you don't want to. Zifrin's not that good at words, unfortunately. And I don't want to. I actually really also like the change belief as a concept. Like, it's really cool and interesting. Like, it's a celebration of growth, which I love. So your friend basically decided, maybe I don't want to date people. Maybe I don't want romance or whatever. That is a completely valid way to be. I mean, I'm Demi. Somewhere on the Demi umbrella. I know it's the ace umbrella, the Demi's in the ace umbrella, but like, it's sort of interesting. I find it a really interesting topic because of that. So, yeah. You know, it's one of those things where like, it feels like it's invalid, but then you realize like, oh wait, actually other people don't have exactly the same experiences that I do. Huh. Ooh, Demi friends, yes. Yes. I have it. Yes, Demi friends. Nice. No, it's definitely interesting because, like, honestly, the hardest thing with Demi is, like, not even realizing that that's not how normal people think for so long. You're like, yeah, when people say that, like, yeah, I'm so attracted to them, I would totally, you know, do adult things with them. You're like, you mean, like, metaphorically, right? Because, like, you don't know them at all as a person. You don't know them. It's just a metaphor, right? Or you find them aesthetically attractive, right? I get that. Like, they are pretty. I enjoy looking at them with my eyeballs. That's it. Right? So it's one of those things when you realize that, like, oh wait, that some people actually like would. And you're like, oh, So you're romantic. Yes. I would first say, oh yeah, that's another thing. I mean, yeah, I don't know where. Huh. You know, I actually kind of think I put them both in the same basket. I'll have to think about that one a little harder too. But I think that might actually definitely be true. Is like, I'm pretty sure I'm Demi in both ways. But I don't know if one's more than the other. Don't know if that matters. Because again, it's all an umbrella and it's all about like finding your personal place. And it's like a whole fuzzy spectrum of everything, right? It's never ever black and white. That's like kind of the whole point. And like, yeah. No, I don't think it's even remotely possible for me to develop feelings for someone without like... I'm going to think about this one a bit more because I think that actually might be something I'm struggling with again recently. So maybe that's part of why I've been... It's funny because I'm like, oh yeah, I figured out this thing. I focused on one part of it. Huh. Yeah, no, romantic feelings I think are probably just as hard for me. Maybe harder. Yeah, we'll think about this one. I don't want to do it, Sifrin, not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship or being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it just alone is awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that in the way that I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I? Oh, stars, this is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe... well... Why do you need to change? Because I have to, Sifrin. I'm a house maiden and I love it. And I love helping people and love getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it, not be with someone that way. But as Sifrin, there is such pressure and force to do it. And not only that, there's such intense pressure to force us to change. We have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person, for crap's sake. Oh, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Just let me be me. But pondering is also very interesting. To just sort of take a step back and be like, huh, should I take some of this new information that I've gathered over the past months, years, whatever, does this add up to a new pattern that can help me, go forward? That's kind of the most useful thing about all of these ideas and being having these ideas brought to you in the first place. That's why, I would say I'm mixed on there's a combination of there are too many labels for everything, but there also aren't enough labels for everything. I'm literally in both camps. The reason for this is because labels need to be prescriptive and not, I literally said it backwards, need to be descriptive and not prescriptive. It needs to be something like a label. It's okay, so it's literally the thing of we talked about this before. It was is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a sushi a burrito? Is a Pop-Tart a ravioli type of things? And this discussion I have a lot of strong feelings about. And one of them is the same thing with labels. It's basically does the label help you communicate to other people the context of who you are? Is this how you want to present who you are? Then use the label. Is this how this works? Yes. Never change yourself to fit a label. Never look at a label, say, oh, this is what this label is, so I must be like this. Don't do that. Be you. If something fits, use it. If you don't find something that fits, just use words and descriptions and be oh, it's kind of like this and it's kind of like this, and find things in between and whatever. All great. But you are not your identity. Your identity is how you can present yourself to other people. And also the existence of in more and more labels also helps people figure out more about themselves and think, oh, I didn't know that was an option. Does this fit me? Those things are great too. More conversations about these things. Always great. Much appreciated for sure. Most house maidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Isabeau isn't even a house maiden, and he's changed, and I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that's. I don't know if they understand that sometimes. I just like to stay the same. Maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now I have a list of people that I could meet so that I can fall in love with them, which I can't do, and to do things with them which I never will ever want to do. And so I can change. And it makes me feel like a mistake. Makes me feel like that I must be broken for not being able to want these things because everyone else can. Oh, I don't know about the romantic part. I don't want to do things with people either. Huh? Why not? It's weird, right? Okay, that makes sense that Sif is asexual, but not aromantic. which is important because Isabeau. Yes. Mirabelle takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice. Yeah, it's just weird and gross. It's awful, and I don't want it at all. And Siffrin, you mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. What a relief. To have someone who understands this at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change. And dating, it's part of it, so... Mirabelle sighs. Siffrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith, but some other parts you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts just bring you grief? It brings you both joy and grief. Think about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but... yeah, I have something like that. So how? How do you deal with it then? You don't. I just try not to think about things that bother me in general. Avoidance, huh? That feels a little too cowardly for me. Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say... You laughed. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know if Mirabelle held those feelings towards a change belief. She always seems so passionate about it. But the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box she doesn't want to be in. Why doesn't she leave behind then? You suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but you could always game the system, right? Game the system? Changing things by deciding not to change? If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? Changing by deciding not to change. Siffrin, that's not how it works. No one needs to know. Change myself by deciding not to change. Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now, you mean it. It does sound challenging and fun. Oh, Mirabelle. Smiles at you brightly. You smile back. Thank you, Siffrin. Thank you for talking with me. Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do. I see, as it's almost an hour past my normal stream ending. Go, don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay? Memory of Faith. Boosts all your housemate's stats by 30. Wow! Holy care shield. Amazingly strong. And you're invulnerable attacks for 1 turn. Use it once and your housemate has the exact same conversation. Now to Mirabelle. You wave goodbye. Well, all we gotta do is do the one with her and Bonbon and all the stuff in the same loop, and then we can talk to Isabeau, and that we will write down. We will write down, do Bonnie's thing, do Odile's thing, and then we can talk to Isabeau and do Isabeau's thing here. So, yeah, that's pretty much how that's gonna go, because that's the save button. Oh, man. All right. Oh, buddy. Whew. Tuning. Didn't realize that Demi was a term until 2 years ago. Just thought that's exactly what I feel. So went with it. And 2 others who are Demi. It's wonderful to meet others. It is. It's so wonderful. I meet people. So the thing is, I actually don't mind telling people I'm Demi in general, because once you get to know people, like, you find out that, like, there's a surprising number of people who are actually Demi, because, like, there's a lot of people who literally just have no idea it's a thing and literally just think that, like, oh, the thing other people are talking about, it's just a phrase, it's just a metaphor. They don't like mean it. Yeah. I have, I know at least 2 or 3 other people, and I literally over the in the past month, I informed another person what Demi was, and they were like, oh, I think I might be that thing too. I love that moment, because it's a thing where you start considering and imagining stuff. I actually wrote a paper in one of my classes. Actually, I think it was a debate class. No, it was, I actually did have a debate class. It was really like, not really a debate class, not a really official one, but it was really fun. We just basically like deep conversations class. There was another one we had to do, fuzzy grammar. It was fuzzy grammar. My fuzzy grammar class, we had to write a thing about fuzzy grammar. And so I wanted to write about the fuzziness of sexuality wrote it with one of my friends in class. And so we wrote about how sexuality is not just like this yes or no. It's like, or, you know, it's not this yes or no. It's not straight or gay. It's not these things. There's like so much stuff. And there's like these different, basically like axes. Basically, you talk about like romantic feelings. You talk about aesthetic attraction versus sexual attraction. You talk about like romantic attraction. You talk about squishes. You talk about like, I actually love the term squish. It's great. It's really nice to be like, oh, when you like really, really like a friend, like a lot, like you feel a feeling, but it's not like that kind of feeling, you know what I mean? But like, you're just so excited to hang out with them and be with them. But like, it's like sometimes still weird for me to like separate those things, especially because unfortunately, I shouldn't talk about this too much right now because I'm supposed to be leaving. I'm happy to talk about this stuff in the future. If this comes up again, I'll happy to talk about it. But like, basically, I still struggle to like separate the lines between like friendships and crushes and those sorts of feelings. And part of that is because growing up Demi, not really knowing Demi and like Demi grayish stuff. It's like, so a squish, okay, squish is basically, it's a platonic crush. A squish is a platonic crush. A squish is when you're just like so into a new person and you have effectively like new relationship energy, but it's a friendship. Like you don't feel romantic or sexual feelings towards them. It is strictly platonic, but you're just like so excited because this person is very exciting for you. It's a great term and I love it because like that does totally happen. Like you could just be like, oh my God, I met this new person and they're awesome. And I want to hang out with them like all the time. But it's not like that. Because some people be like, oh, you got a crush? You're like, no, it's platonic. It's a squish. So thank you for asking me to clarify because I didn't realize that I did not explain it well because I kind of like danced around actually defining it and just sort of talked about what it feels like. It's what I get for being a little tired. So, right. So yeah, like growing up being like not really knowing about Demi and all that stuff either, like I kind of got my wires crossed with like what it means to like have a feeling for someone. And like, I do know what it's like to have crushes. I do know that because I've experienced that. I know what it's like to love someone. I know these things for sure. But when it comes to like, when you really like a friend and then when is it more than that? That's the part where I start to get very blurry. Cause like you only know when like you either know for sure, or like, but it gets confusing. That's either way, that's me. So I guess it's really just, you just keep trying and figuring out and listening to your own, like really listening to your own feelings. And like, sometimes experimenting and be like, oh, nope, it wasn't that thing. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you're just not sure until you're sure. You pull in. Yes, it is almost 11 p.m. and I have work tomorrow and I have to get up early for work. But yeah, so I'm gonna head out. But thank you so much for hanging out and for great conversations and for teaching me about stuff about figure skating and for sharing your passion and also for the riddle, which I will remember for the next time. Well, I have it written down. I won't remember it. I will remember to look at the thing I wrote down. That's what matters. I will ponder it for sure. Thank you so much. I will be streaming this again next week on Monday. And on Wednesday, I will be going back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Yes, absolutely. Please come join the Discord. You are super, super welcome. So, see you for now. Good night.